Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we are reading for February 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. That's Monday through Thursday. Now, you know when I do my readings, I use my Radley Valentine decks. Monday through Thursday, I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. We are trying something a little new. Now, I am an intuitive channeler. I have opened myself to my higher power, and whatever the message is, my job is just to deliver it. I don't have to understand it. Now, a couple of things about this week. One is every 4 months or so, Mercury goes through its new cycle. Now, and the reason I don't normally bring this up, well, I don't bring this up, but on the 8th, this is when Mercury's new cycle begins. Okay? Now, this is a great time to start new projects. This is a great time to put out those new goals. The other thing, though, is happening is on the 11th, the new moon is in Aquarius. Okay, now, the thing that's very important, again, that's another time to put out new goals, new starts, new beginnings, new. And remember, from the new moon to the full moon is when you request. Full moon to new moon is when you get rid of stuff. So this is a new moon in Aquarius. And this is very, very big because we have Saturn in Aquarius. Remember, reality versus illusion. We have, and that's where you see the reality versus illusion. And Saturn also is one of the planets one of the ruling energies for Aquarius. Then we have Jupiter in Aquarius. We also have Mercury in Aquarius, even though right now it's retrograde, and so there's a lot of karmic energy with that. Also, there's a lot of karmic energy between Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. So that means a lot of things that have been put out. This is, in some ways, karma is very much, you want it to be settled because we don't want to keep making those same mistakes over and over again, or those same lessons. We want to learn from our lessons. At the same time, it's a great time to ask the universe for some kind of, a little bit like, okay, have a little bit of mercy on us during this time too. Let it not be hard lessons to learn. So between Saturn, Jupiter, I'm trying to put them in order of when they went into Aquarius. So Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, be having this karmic type of energy coming, for us to have some resolution, and we want to make sure that, there's a little bit of mercy with that it's not that they're not hard lessons and that we learn them. We also have Venus in Aquarius. And now, and we're also, so those are the 4 planets. Now we're also in Aquarius season, and now we have the new moon in Aquarius. Okay. Now, granted, it wasn't, they call this a a stellium. Oh my gosh, I can hear it in my brain. Stellium. Anyway. So the last time this happened was in 1962. Now there was also some energies, and it happened 200 years ago. So, so we have a couple of things going on with that. Now, but the thing is, and I've been posting this on my Facebook. I know not everybody goes on Facebook, and, I am looking at different platforms also. But the thing is, what happened in 1962? There was a lot of tension going on in the world, but there was also a lot of breakthroughs going on in the world. So think back, well, maybe do some researching on the internet to see what actually happened in 1962. So really, really strong stuff. Again, new stuff happening. Remember, Aquarius is about social reformation. Aquarius likes independence. Aquarius energy likes freedom also. But I keep going back to that Saturn, and I know I say it a lot, but that Saturn in Aquarius is, and as Saturn will be in Aquarius for, almost 2 years now. It's in there for 2 years to begin with, but that Saturn in Aquarius is seeing reality versus illusion. Sometimes we like our illusion. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to let it end at that for the moment, and I will be starting the readings. Thank you. Hello, my Pisces. How are you? So big energy this week. So we'll see how this all works out for you. Now remember that this is a time for you, my Pisces, to finish up your astrological year. Get a lot of things done, because I do believe that your energy, your year is going to be more impactful than it has been in a lot of years. You have been working. You've been going, actually. You have been making strides. But this is that time. And this is one of those times too, my Pisces. I tell you this. Anticipate, expect miracles. Put it out there. Put out those miracles that you're looking for too. Now, don't talk about how it's going to be done. Just kind of put it out there. Okay. Let's see what we have for my Pisces. I do feel that this what's going on this week is going to make your vision, possibly just your demeanor that much sharper. Now, some people may not be used to that, because you do have more of an emotional, sensitive side. But this one's kind of like, I kind of feel like Mama Bear or Papa Bear. I kind of feel like, no, this is no, not taking any stuff from anyone. Okay. And again, too, my Pisces, I feel like this is, again, getting things cleared up, clearing out, and you're gonna step up. You're stepping up to the plate, and actually you're taking charge more than you have ever, at least emotionally. Okay, let's see what we have here now. 3 cards. These 2 are reversed, stronger energy. Let's see what we have here. The 7 of Gabriel. Now, Gabriel is our fire energy. It is our Aries, our Leo, our Sagittarius, passionate, burning, very determined. 7s have that divine umbrella that I talk about. It's that type of energy. It's where you got to do your stuff, and then you've got to give that up to your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, to basically say, I'm going to do my stuff. I'm going to let you do your stuff too. But this kind of goes along with what I'm saying. This is basically standing firm, standing up. This is basically saying, no, it has to be, I'm not going to say it's my way or the highway, because I don't really feel that this is ego driven. I just feel that your clarity is, this is what needs to be done, and you can't tell me it doesn't. Okay? Anyway. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. Okay, next card, reversed. Ace of Ariel. Now, Ariel is our earth energy. It is our Taurus, Virgo. It's our Capricorn energy. Very solid, very tangible. This could be a new home, a new job, a new way of making money. Okay? Aces, and the reason I say new is because aces are new beginnings, new starts. Okay, so this is very tangible energy, and it's kind of like, like I said, you're sharper. You're not as dreamy. You're not as, you're not as connected. You're not walking more in the metaphysical. You are walking in the physical, because it's kind of like, you know what, I trusted you to do this. It didn't quite happen. It's now time for me to exert my energy. It's not always comfortable for you, but again, this Aquarius energy going on, it will make you sharper. It will make you maybe a little colder than what other people appreciate from you. You're not going to be a doormat here. You're not a doormat at all this week. And I think as we get more into the age of Aquarius, it's definitely not, this is like, don't wipe, I don't have a welcome sign on my back, and don't wipe your feet on me. Very strong here. Anyway, it's your lucky day. new resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. Very physical energy here. Last card, the Knight of Raphael. Raphael is your energy. It is also Cancer and Scorpio energy. It is very fluid, very emotional. Now, Knights, the underlying energy is fire, so very passionate, but then we also have that emotional energy. We also have that loving type of energy. Knights are directional. They see where they need to go, and they're going to go there. And again, this kind of goes along with everything that I'm talking about. It's what is it that you want? Again, you're finishing up your astrological year. There's a new focus for you. There's a sharper focus for you. People may not necessarily like this focus for you, but it's something that is part of, this is that part of you that's been laying dormant. That part of you that, maybe you're kind of like, I've kind of kept this, padded down a little bit because I didn't want to necessarily make waves, but you know what? Things have to happen, and I've got to take some charge in this. So you may not, so that's where it might not feel comfortable to you. You're kind of like, well, let's see how things go normally, or let's see how things roll out. This is you taking charge of that situation. But I mean, you do it with your caring self, but you're kind of putting that aside. Here we go. Romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. Committed romantic relationships being swept off your feet. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter. Now, let's go ahead and pull out one card here. Let's see. Yeah, this is, I kind of feel that this is going to be carrying through at least until your season. But then again, your season, you're getting ready. This is, I'm feeling like, I don't know if this is IndyCar or NASCAR, I don't know, but it's like, start your engines, and the engines are starting, and it's getting ready to run the race, okay? It's like, and I can hear those engines revving up. All my Pisces, it's like your engines are revving. Here we go. Now, maybe it's different motocross, I don't know. Anyway, last card. The Page of Air. Now, Page's underlying energy is Earth. A lot of that has to do with your work energy. Air energy is Aquarius. It is also Libra and Gemini. Thought processes could be about hearing news. This has a lot to do with, okay, I'm getting ready. Things are starting. My engines are revving. I've started my engine, but we have to still think things through. This week is not so much you being emotional as much as you being strategic. And people like to press some of your buttons, my Pisces. They like to press them. They're not going to have an easy time pressing your buttons this week, okay? Or I even think towards the end of Aquarius season, I don't think that they're going to have an easy time. There's an awareness about you, and, again, you're seeing through a lot of baloney. Let's put it that way. Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive, curious. Challenging information, delays or change to plans, truth delivered without tact. Now, that does kind of jump out. You might just say, they may not think it's tactful, but the thing is, it's like, you got to say your truth. This is very much about putting it out there. Okay, let's see. But again, too, the other people around you may not necessarily make it comfortable for you. Here we go. What crystal or energy is helpful for my Pisces? This is reversed. Golden or gold sheen obsidian. Now, I don't have that one. I have obsidian, but not that one. But this is personal power, which I think a lot of this is all about your personal power. Spiritual manifestation, earth healing, new experiences. Yeah, and I think that this whole thing is kind of a new experience. It's not one that you, like I said, it's not one that you normally project, but it's like, again, like I said, start your engines, Pisces. Okay, now remember, I hope you enjoyed this format. We'll see if we'll do it again or not. But please like, share, subscribe. It does help. More importantly, my Pisces, and as always, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.